So today, I'm actually sitting overseas at the moment, and I'm here in the cafeteria. So I thought, I'm watching a lot of the younger people, and I was just listening to some people talking about gymming and their health stuff. So I thought, let me talk a little bit about the gym market, the health industry, which is like a booming industry, massive industry. And I mean, wherever you go now, pharmacies, your discounts, your clicks, your pick and pays. I mean, you're finding health products all over. Years ago, I'll tell you now again, and once again, I always tell you my story. So years ago, I used to be involved with EAS. Now, EAS was a great product in its time. If you remember the Body for Life, Bill Phillips. So we're talking years ago, and eventually we ended up having to go, and we wanted to sell some of their products in the Free State, and we had to go up to Joburg. We had to do some courses and understand the products, and we're eventually doing the EAS. We're doing pretty well on those products, but the thing that we had to do was learn the product, understand the product. Now I tell you, do yourself a favor, go to, for argument's sakes, you can go to Dischem, ask the guys there to explain the product. Maybe then go to Clicks, ask them to explain the product. Then maybe go to another place, pharmacy, ask them to explain. And you will see a lot of the times, people don't say the same things. So you're getting mixed information. So I don't say that everybody doesn't know their products, but product knowledge is so important. And you will see that there will be people that don't understand the product. So you go now to one guy and he tells you, use this and this is what's going to help you. Then you go to the next guy and he tells you, don't use this, use this. And what actually happens is, and I've seen it so much in the health products, is, for instance, a guy will get, for argument's sake, credit where he can buy, or he gets a very good deal. So he will promote that product so much, and he'll tell you it's the best product. It's because he's, for some other reason, he might have cut a good deal, he might have got credit, and you go there maybe 3 months later and he's done a deal with somebody else, and then he'll tell you that that's the best product and this is not the best product. And that's where the confusion comes, and then eventually a lot of people get mixed information on a product, or people aren't loyal to a product, and it's only about the sales. So there were years ago, we used to do the EAS, and I mean, I tell you something, we had to know our products inside out, we had to give the correct advice, but most importantly, we had to believe in our product and know that we were giving value to people. Do yourself a favor, when you're buying products, go and listen to the different information. You'll see that you're getting mixed information. So you need to eventually do your own homework and understand what works for you, what's good for you, and just don't buy what people tell you to buy. And that was my experience in doing the Body for Life, the EAS, doing very well at that time. And then eventually what had happened was, in South Africa, the rand became so much weaker and eventually became a very expensive product. So obviously people started to look at cheaper products because price became a factor. And we dealt with that for some time. I mean, I've always had a passion for the health industry. I've always enjoyed the health industry. And I've always had a lot of respect for people that just want to make a difference in their lives. And it's not about the guys throwing the weights and that doesn't bring respect. I'm talking about the guys that really just want to make a change in their life, great attitude. When I see an overweight person, I have a lot of respect for that person, just taking that opportunity just to say, I want to make a difference in my life. It takes a lot of courage. It takes a lot just to say, I'm going to do it. Obviously the confidence comes along as they grow bigger and bigger, in the sense of their confidence grows because they start to get better results in what they're doing. So, once they start losing their weight, they start feeling better and that kind of stuff. So I've always had a lot of respect for when an overweight person says, I'm going to make a difference, and start going and exercising and that. And I'll tell you another thing is, a lot of it is in what you eat. It's not always in the supplements. Everybody thinks the supplements makes a difference. It's not the supplements. It's in what you eat. The supplements just gives you that push and that. But your food, your intake is what's the most important. But like I say, do yourself a favor. Go to one shop, listen to one, go to another shop, listen to another, go a couple of weeks later, see if there's somebody else, listen to the different information. You'll be surprised. And like I say, I love to do shopping. So when I say shopping, is I love to do window shopping, test salespeople. And because I've had always a passion over the health industry, I always enjoy that, and ask a lot of questions. But do yourself a favor, try that. Cheers, everybody. Hey, and once again, if you're enjoying this, please don't forget to subscribe or share. And like I say, if you're a person out there that you're going to go and buy supplements, remember the supplements isn't going to make the difference. It's the eating. The eating's the most important. Then you start looking at other things. Cheers, everybody.